Cowboys fans, because we're about to unpack why NFL veteran Marcus Swag Spears is sounding the alarm on Dak Prescott's contract. This isn't just about numbers on a page, it's about the future of the Dallas Cowboys. Will Jerry Jones' $160 million gamble pay off? Or is this the beginning of the end for the Cowboys' championship dream? Stay tuned as we break down why Swagu thinks Dak's deal could spell disaster for Dallas. Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. We're talking about the Dallas Cowboys and their star quarterback, Dak Prescott. More specifically, we're going to break down why former NFL player Marcus Spears, better known as Swag, is sounding the alarm bells about Dak's contract situation and how it could potentially derail the Cowboys' entire season. Now, let's get down to business. The Dallas Cowboys have been a powerhouse in the NFL for decades, but recent years have seen them struggle to live up to their America's team moniker. At the center of their recent challenges is the ongoing saga of Dak Prescott's contract negotiations. For those of you who might not be up to speed, Dak Prescott signed a massive 4-year, $160 million contract extension back in 2021. At the time, it was seen as a huge win for both Dak and the Cowboys. The quarterback got his payday, and the team locked down their franchise player. But fast forward to today and things are looking a lot more complicated. Here's where Swagu comes in. Marcus Spears, a former Cowboys defensive end and current ESPN analyst, has been vocal about his concerns regarding Dak's contract situation. On a recent episode of Get Up, Spears didn't mince words when he said, Cowboys' season could be ruined if Dak's contract continues to worsen. Now, you might be wondering, how could a contract that's already been signed possibly get worse? Well, folks, welcome to the world of NFL salary cap gymnastics. You see, Dak's contract isn't just about the total value, it's about how that money is distributed over the years of the deal. And this is where things get tricky for the Cowboys. Dak's contract includes a massive $59.4 million cap hit for the 2024 season. To put that in perspective, that's almost a third of the entire team's salary cap tied up in one player. This kind of financial burden can severely limit a team's ability to sign and retain other key players, ultimately affecting the overall strength of the roster. But wait, there's more. The Cowboys are facing a ticking clock. If they don't restructure Dak's contract before the start of the new league year in March, they'll be on the hook for that enormous cap hit. This puts immense pressure on Jerry Jones and the Cowboys front office to get a deal done, and fast. Swagu's warning isn't just about the numbers, though. It's about the ripple effect this contract situation could have on the entire team. Let's break it down. First, there's the impact on team morale. If other players see that so much of the team's resources are tied up in one player, it could lead to resentment and division in the locker room. We've seen this happen before with other teams, and it rarely ends well. Second, there's the pressure it puts on Dak himself. When you're the highest paid player on the team by such a wide margin, the expectations skyrocket. Every interception, every missed throw, every loss will be scrutinized that much more closely. This kind of pressure can affect a player's performance on the field, creating a vicious cycle of high expectations and potential underperformance. Third, and perhaps most importantly, there's the impact on the team's ability to build a competitive roster. Football is the ultimate team sport, and no quarterback, no matter how talented, can win games alone. If the Cowboys can't afford to surround Dak with top-tier talent because of cap constraints, it could seriously hamper their chances of success. Now, some of you might be thinking, but wait, Dak's a great quarterback. Surely he's worth the money, right? And you're not wrong to ask that question. Dak has shown flashes of brilliance throughout his career. He's a two-time Pro Bowler. He's led the Cowboys to the playoffs multiple times, and he's put up some impressive stats. But here's the thing in the NFL. It's not just about individual talent. It's about how that talent translates to wins, especially in the postseason. And this is where Dak and the Cowboys have fallen short. Despite their regular season success, the Cowboys haven't made it past the divisional round of the playoffs since 1995. That's a long time for a franchise with 5 Super Bowl titles to its name. This brings us back to Swagu's warning. Marcus Spears isn't just some talking head spouting hot takes for views. He's a former Cowboy himself, and he understands the pressures and expectations that come with wearing that star on your helmet. When he says the season could be ruined, he's speaking from a place of deep knowledge and concern for his former team. So, what options do the Cowboys have? Well, there are a few potential solutions, but none of them are without their drawbacks. One option is to restructure Dak's contract, converting some of his salary into a signing bonus that can be spread out over future years. This would provide some immediate cap relief, but it would also push more money into future seasons, potentially creating an even bigger problem down the road. Another option is to try to negotiate a completely new deal with Dak. This could potentially lower his overall cap hit, but it would likely require extending his contract even further into the future. Given that Dak will be 31 at the start of the 2024 season, the Cowboys might be hesitant to commit to him for too many more years. The nuclear option, of course, would be to consider trading Dak. This would free up a massive amount of cap space, but it would also leave the Cowboys without a proven starting quarterback. In today's NFL, that's a recipe for disaster. All of this puts Jerry Jones in a tough spot. The Cowboys' owner and general manager is known for his bold moves and willingness to take risks. But this situation requires a delicate touch. Push too hard, and he risks alienating his star quarterback. Don't push hard enough, and he could hamstring his team's chances for years to come. It's worth noting that this isn't just a Cowboys problem. As quarterback salaries continue to skyrocket across the league, more and more teams are going to find themselves in similar situations. The Cowboys' situation with Dak could be a harbinger of things to come for other franchises. So, where do we go from here? Well, that's the million-dollar question, or, in this case, the $59.4 million question. The coming weeks and months will be crucial for the Cowboys. How they handle this situation could very well determine the trajectory of their franchise for years to come. As fans and observers, all we can do is wait and watch. But one thing's for sure, Swagu's warning shouldn't be taken lightly. The Cowboys are walking a tightrope, and one wrong move could send them tumbling down. That's all for today, folks. What do you think about this situation? Do you agree with Swagu's warning? Or do you think the Cowboys will find a way to make it work? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, this is your boy signing off.